Hey guys, I'm Harry and welcome to the first week of Eggplant Infinity. As you know, it is Wednesday, or Tuesday, or Thursday. I'm pretty sure it's Wednesday. So everyone on this channel met through VidCon, or at least the VidCon Lone Wolves, which, if you didn't know, was a Facebook group dedicated to helping those who were coming alone and didn't really know anyone at VidCon, and just to generally help break the ice and help them create friends before they actually, went to VidCon. And wow, I did not realize this would happen again. I am so sorry, Dom. I should really stop copying all of your material. So back to the Lone Wolves. We all kind of met over the Facebook group, and at that point, our relationships were purely second degree. Second degree being us to the internet, and then the internet to the recipient. As a result, we all technically got a first impression months before VidCon, and then a real first impression at VidCon. And if you're a philosopher and you want to argue that a digital first impression counts as a real first impression, well, that's what the comment section is for. Now, I'll be sharing my first impression of Dom, and he is an awesome guy, and you should totally just subscribe to him right now. I'm serious. Go to his channel, subscribe to him, because he's that awesome. His first impressions video and his channel will be in the description below. Now, embarrassingly enough, I didn't actually meet Dom over the Facebook group, so I technically only got one impression of him. But I thought I already met Dom, and that's what makes this story interesting. So when I first met Dom, I thought he was a really funny guy and made prank videos online and sold t-shirts that made you fall uncontrollably in Burger Kings. But when I actually met Dom, I thought he was a really funny guy and he had really unique and stealable content. Nah, I'm kidding about him being funny. He's terrible. I hate him. That's why I'm making this video about him. Oh yeah, we were supposed to draw a picture about our first impressionee, weren't we? And here we go. As you can see, he has a magnificent hair. And it's blowing in the wind really dramatically. And you see in one hand he has his camera and he's vlogging, and he has a cool beanie. You can't forget his beanie. And in the other hand you can see he has Excalibur. Yeah, and that's a white stallion. Yeah, it's that's a horse. So I'm not very good at drawing horses, but that's my go at it. And he's wearing a subscribe shirt, and also if you look, the horse has grown an extra hand and it's holding up a plate of falafels. So, I mean, we didn't actually have falafels at VidCon, but, I felt like drawing falafels. Actually, I have a better idea. Alright, there we go. As you can see, right there. Yeah, that's a grand slamwich, and if you look carefully, you can see that we've slipped some pancakes into the Grand Slamwich. I mean, we didn't have Grand Slamwiches either, but we had a conversation based entirely around the Grand Slamwich, so, well, why not? So the actual first time that I met Dom, we were in front of the Marriott, and he literally just got to his hotel. Everyone was greeting him and saying stuff like, "Hey Dom, come over here and give me a hug. Dude, it's so great to finally meet you." All those tiny chats, and we finally get to meet in person. And because I'm a rude jackass and don't greet anyone unfamiliar, I was just standing there all confused and stuff. I think we were going to the pool or something. Oh yeah, now I remember. We were going to the pool at the Hilton, but then we switched over to the Marriott. So we asked the front desk person at the Hilton if we can go over to the Marriott, and they were like, "Oh yeah, sure, just tell them that you're staying at the Hilton, they'll let you right in." So then we went over to the Marriott, and we went to the pool area, but it was closed off for some reason. I think it was like closed for maintenance or something. So then we left the Marriott to go back to the Hilton for the pool there, and that was when we met Dom in front of the Marriott. So then we went to the pool at the Hilton, and while everyone was changing, this happened. Oh my god, look at who we ran into in the hallways. It's Green.
Hi.
Whoa.
That's all what it's about.
And then when we came back, this happened.
This is the pre-party.
Yeah, and then the K1 thing is the pre-party.
Pre-party.
And then the after
after K1.
After K1 is just the pre-party, but it's the after party to the K1 party.
Yeah, the after party.
So, but then tomorrow we have pre-parties too.
Yeah.
So we're trying to figure out.
I mean, I don't like saying pre. So I like calling this the pre-party. The one after the pre-party, and the one after that the post-pre-party. So
Okay, I like how that works.
Yeah.
It works. Good.
Anyway, yeah.
So,
Worked out very well.
are we good?
Yeah,
Okay,
we're good.
Okay, we got this covered.
Anyway,
Good?
yeah,
good.
we're good. Yeah, we're good. Okay,
Fine.
bye. Yeah. See ya. I'm pretty sure we chatted all throughout that night. You can check out the vlog where all of this happens in the description below. Now, I really like Dom because he's really approachable, and you can go up to him like anytime and just start a conversation with him, and he'll be really nice and be really respectful of you. I think he is an awesome guy. You should definitely subscribe to him. So yeah, that's my first impression of Dom, and tune in tomorrow again for Anissa's first impression of yours truly. On a a side note, this has nothing to do with the channel or first impressions or any of that, but please join me later today at 9 p.m. on SYMK, as I will be in the chat room and trying to make big money. Now, SYMK, or something you may know, is an internet game show where you can win upwards of $100. All you need to compete is a Facebook or Twitter account. There will be 3 questions, each worth $25, $75, and $100 respectively. And also, if you guys happen to get the $100 question correctly, you get to choose anyone in the chat room, and they also get $100, just like that. So the more friends you have in the chat room, the greater your chances of winning money. It's that easy. In addition, there are also 3 hints to what the answer to the questions could be. I'll link to them in the description below. So join me and special guest Ben Hughes as we try to win it big. Alright guys, I'll see you next week.